we doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Welcome to Larry's World. Mother truckers, yeah. How many people? Can you dig it? Yeah. Welcome to this beautiful Thursday, February 12th, 2026. Let's thank God to be alive, y'all, and let's rejoice and be glad in it. But you know what I'm getting ready to do right now, y'all? I got to make this phone call to Jesus Christ. I got to figure out what today's topic is going to be. Y'all give me 1 second. See what Jesus Christ got to say about this. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus Christ saved my life. Oh my God, that's a good topic. Yeah, that's what you want me to talk to him about, Lord. Okay, say less. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yes, sir. YouTube family, I got a good old topic. Today's topic, guys, is going to be you were not meant to build someone else's empire while your own purpose withers. I'm going to say that topic again. Today's topic, guys, is going to be you were not meant to build someone else's empire while your own purpose withers. What do you mean by that, Larry? A lot of times, y'all, what I need y'all to understand, there's nothing wrong, guys, with working a 9-to-5 job. I understand that we have to do what we have to do to get to the next level. Here is the problem that I have. When you have a purpose, and you may want to start your own, but you're giving a job all your time, and when you get home, you don't have time to work on your own craft. This right here, guys, is where the problem sits in that. You should never work a 9-to-5 so much that when you get home, you don't have time to work on your own craft. That is a major issue, okay? That is a major issue. That means you're helping their company grow, and you have so many ideas. You might, let's just use an example. You might be working for a mechanic shop, guys. Let's use this as an example, hypothetically speaking. You may know how to make that company right there rich, you know what I'm saying? But you may want to start your own empire. But you giving all this company all your time and energy, you're not even going home working on your own craft. That's the problem that I have. Like I said once before, there is nothing wrong, you know, with working the 9-to-5. But if you have an idea to be the next big thing, the next big rap star, the next big movie artist, or whatever you want to do, you need to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and do it. Don't, you know, some of y'all, we making these companies rich, and we can do the same thing that these companies are doing. I don't know who this message is for. CRC, what's going on with you? How y'all doing today, y'all? Thank y'all for joining me on my live chat today. Hope all is well with y'all, man. I hope y'all having a great, marvelous day. Let's give y'all a shout out. Let's give a shout out to CREC. Let's give a shout out to you today. Chosen, what's going on with you? I'm gonna give y'all some shout outs, man. Thank y'all for joining me on here today. But that's what we talking about today, y'all. We're talking about you are not meant to build someone else's empire while your own purpose withers. Okay? Like I said, that's why I see a lot of these music groups and stuff, like rap groups and stuff. They eventually, like we're gonna use Destiny's Child as a prime example, Beyonce. She saw potential that she can have her own music label. So working with the group Destiny's Child just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? You know, it didn't work out. So she decided to have her own music industry. That's why I need y'all to understand too, y'all. There's nothing wrong with working with somebody until you get on your feet to start up your own thing. But eventually, y'all, you got to branch out and do your own thing. You got to stop putting all your energy into others' empires. There's other rap groups too, y'all. There's other music groups too that decide to branch out and do their own thing. You know, because sometimes you just want to have your own stuff. There's nothing wrong with starting off at that level and then working your way up. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, y'all, like I said, if you're going to get on here and you're going to be negative, I prefer to stay off my page. So Chosen 7B, you can go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and remove you, dog. You're going to get on my channel and be negative, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to leave off. All right, I'm not going to tolerate the negativity on my channel. Okay, I'm not going to disrespect you, and you will not disrespect me on my channel. But yeah, y'all, like I said, some of us, y'all, we have full potential. Full potential. I know the last company, y'all, that I was working for, I know that company was blossoming. It was thriving because of me. It was thriving because of me. I know it was. You know what I'm saying? I was making this particular, I'm not going to name the company. I was making this particular company rich, y'all. But what I need y'all to understand, most of y'all got talents too. So why put all your time and energy in making a company rich when you can be that company that somebody could be making you rich? I don't know who this message is for, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got to have self-esteem here. Come on, y'all. If they did that company and build their empire, what make you think you can't do it? I want y'all to think about that for a second. If they build an empire from the ground up, why in the hell can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Come on, y'all. Come on, you give me a second. If they can do it, you can do it. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with supporting somebody. I want y'all to understand that there's nothing wrong with supporting another business. But when you giving this business and stuff all your energy, and then when you get home and don't have time to work on your business or whatever crap you got, that's when the problem sets in. That's when the problem set in, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. Okay? Drew, that's right. He say positive outlook, positive results. That's it. That mean a positive outlook. That mean the way you're looking at the situation is going to give you positive results. And that's great, but I'm going to add something to that right there too, though. Also, too, though, man, faith without works is dead. That's what I need people to understand, too. We can have a positive outlook on something, but if we're not putting no works behind what we're doing, it's not going to work. But you are absolutely right there, though, yeah. But we got to put the works behind it, too. Like I said, I made a lot of companies rich. I know a lot of people that I'm talking to, you probably made a lot of companies rich. And then what do you get out of that? That's what I need y'all to understand. What do you get out of making another company rich? They give you a pizza party. You might get some ice cream, some cookies like a little child, but you don't get nothing out of it. You're making them rich, and all you get is pizza and cookies. That's crazy. Tell me that ain't crazy. You don't get no benefits from that, making this company rich. They getting all the benefits. You eating the crumbs while they eating the steaks. Make it make sense. We gotta make this thing make sense, y'all. I see some people, man, they work for companies 20, 30 years, and they not reaping the benefits. That's crazy. They're not getting nothing out of it. Why work for a company 20, 30 years and you only get like a 1-week vacation? Why not start your own company? Start your own business, build your own empire. Like I said before, I'm not knocking nobody who works 9 to 5s. I'm not saying you got to do what you got to do to get to the next level. But why do you want to be constantly controlled by another company when you can have your own empire and run it the way you want? I don't know what this message is for. I know what the problem is. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are afraid to start their own company. But what I'm going to just tell you right now is you just got to do it. I hear a lot of people say, I don't have the finance, I don't have this, I don't have that. I get that. Money is one thing you need to have. But some people have the money, but they're just afraid. Afraid? What are you? I'm afraid I'm going to fail. I'm afraid. Well, all great business owners, y'all, what I need y'all to understand, they fail in the beginning. They fail in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. If you don't fail, how can you learn anything? You can't learn if you don't fail. You can't learn nothing if you don't fail. But you got to stop putting off things, guys. This is another thing that makes me upset. We as individuals, we have to stop putting off things that we can do today. And we keep putting them off and doing them tomorrow. We got to stop doing that. Well, I'm going to do it tomorrow when I have time and energy. What I need y'all to understand, y'all, your energy and stuff goes. You can have energy right now and lose your energy in 5 minutes, but we got to stop using that as an excuse why we can't get to the level we want to get to, why we're making these companies rich. When I get home, I'm tired from this company beating me down. Well, that's part of it. Hey, nobody said it was going to be easy. I just said it's going to be worth it. Okay? I never said it was going to be easy. I never said that when you go to work and you get home, you wasn't going to be tired. You're not going to have no energy to work on your craft. I never said that. I never said that you was going to be too tired and you're not going to want to work on it. But I said you got to push through it. That's what I'm telling you. You got to go home and push through it. I don't care if you worked a 10, 12, 13-hour day. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you everything that I've been through and that I've experienced. I've been on jobs before where I worked 17, 18 hours, but I didn't let it go. I didn't let it stop me from not working on my craft. Okay? I didn't let it stop working on my craft. I didn't let that be the reason why I didn't go home and start working on my craft. I used to work for a company back in the day. I'm not going to name the company. I would work on this job 17, 18 hours a day. I would go to the gym, work out before I went into that job. After I got off, I would go to the gym again and then go again the next morning. That's the mindset you got to have, y'all. You got to be hungry for your success. These companies are not going to be hungry for your success. It has to be you and only you. Well, you got to keep Jesus Christ first in the forefront. Come on, y'all. We can do this. We can do this. This is the time to do it now, man. This is the year. 2026 is the year of the fix. But like I say all the time, guys, this can't be the year of the fix if you're constantly doing the same things in 2025. It can't be. How can it fix itself if you're doing the same thing you were doing last year? We got to make this make sense. Eating in the gym is not working out. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Eating in the gym is not working out. This has nothing to do with that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you trying to build if you're trying to build an empire, you can't build your empire if you constantly giving another job your all, and then when you get home, you don't have no energy to work on yourself. That's what we talking about. A lot of us, we always talking about we too tired to work on ourselves. But you're not too tired to make somebody else rich. You ain't too tired to make them rich. You ain't too tired to make them rich, but you're too tired to go home to work on yourself. That's a lame excuse. I'll be damned if I'm gonna go and make somebody else filthy ass rich and don't have time to work on myself. That's crazy. That's a lame excuse. When I'm pumping iron, you are pumping sneakers. Okay, dude, if you're gonna get on my channel and be negative, man, I'd much rather you not be on my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and help you out right here. We're gonna go ahead and remove you, dog. We're gonna go ahead and get you up out of here, cuz. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get you on up out. Go ahead and get you up out of here. If you're gonna be negative, I'm gonna get you out of my comments. I told you I don't tolerate negativity. You say you don't want to be rich. That's the wrong mindset to have. Why would you not want to be rich? So you comfortable with working? I mean, that's on you. Some people may not want to be rich. I want to be rich, I want to be rich first in the mental, okay? I want to be rich here. I want to be rich in spirit. And then I want to be financially rich too. I want to be rich. That's on you. That's on you. But I want it all. I deserve it all. That's the mindset you got to have. I deserve it all. But with that mindset right there, that's how you're going to be. You're going to be complacent. Why do you want to have a complacent mindset? I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be rich. You like being comfortable living check to check, but that's on you. That's on you. I don't want to be that way, me personally. I'm not going to give a business all my time and I don't have time to work on myself. I'm not doing it. You say, I'm not negative, I want to live in peace. Well, it sounds like to me you being negative, bro. You getting on my channel, you cracking jokes. You talking about you don't want to be rich, you want to live in peace. That's the wrong mindset to have, man. You should always want to have more. Don't never settle for less, man. I'm only here to tell you, I don't want you settling for less. I had money, but it didn't make me happy. Well, that's true. Money don't make you happy, man. I mean, if you're not putting Jesus Christ first, you're not going to be happy. Have you ever thought about that? Are you putting Jesus Christ first? Let me ask you that, Liquid Mark. If you're not putting him first, of course you're not going to be happy. So answer that question for me. Are you putting Jesus Christ first? Because see, a lot of people think that they can buy happiness. I'm not saying you, but a lot of people in the world think that they can buy happiness. That can't be bought. If you're not in alignment with Jesus Christ, man, you're not putting him in the forefront, you're not going to be happy. I'm on here to tell you that. I'm on here to tell you that you got to put him in the forefront, man. And a lot of times, man, we put certain people in our paths. We think, oh man, if I take them out to eat, they gonna like me. And you can't buy friendship too. That's another thing I want you to understand. You cannot buy friendship. You cannot go on these jobs and try to bribe the manager by being the hardest worker that you're gonna work your way to the top. But that doesn't work either. I'm on here to tell you that too. If you're on these jobs, I'm not saying you, but if you're on these jobs thinking that you're gonna work yourself to death and you're gonna be the top worker and you're gonna work your way to the top, that's never gonna happen. Because I want to explain something to you. The boss will never pay you to be his neighbor. What do you mean by that, Larry? That means the boss ain't gonna never pay you to be his neighbor, meaning it don't matter what you do. He ain't gonna never you're not gonna never be able to work side by side. You think that boss can really show you everything you need to know? That boss ain't showing you nothing. Any ideas that you come up with, they gonna make it seem like they came from them. They gonna make it seem like the ideas came from them. I had no money, but I didn't make it. Okay, and that's no cap. Okay, what are you talking about? And that's it, no cap. We can work on these jobs all day long, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. The boss ain't gonna pay you to be his neighbor. I don't know why we do this. We get these jobs all. We forget about our own craft. Get away from these jobs, man, like that. Now, if you're working on a good job, like I said, it's not meant for everybody, y'all, to be business owners. I'm not trying to get on here and preach and say everybody needs to be a business owner, but a lot of people that I talk to have full potential. But I hate to see a lot of y'all let y'all talents wither like a flower because when you get home, you too tired because a job don't work you to death. Well, that's why I need y'all to understand, y'all, life ain't gonna get no easier. Just because you get tired from a job, I mean, that you get tired, we all get tired. But every time you get tired, you're gonna give up. That's a lame excuse. Like me right now, I'm tired. I could be right now in the bed. I would love to be laying down, relaxing. But I know if I don't get on front of this camera and make my content and my videos, my channel can't grow. That's what I need y'all to understand too. If you don't work on something, how do you expect it to grow? If you don't water a flower, how do you expect the flower to grow? Okay, let's say the boss is, let's say the boss is the person who started the company, has all the knowledge and took all the financial risk. Why would he make you his equal? Not everyone can be the boss. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody can be the boss. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say right there. I'm not making it seem like everybody needs to be a boss. But a lot of people are very smart and intelligent. So the ones who know they smart and intelligent, we got to stop making ourselves seem less valuable. Like me, I know I'm boss material. I know that. But you gotta have that mindset at the end of the day. I can't, not saying you in general, I can't have that mindset for you. You can't have it for me. You gotta know that you are the boss. You're right. Everybody's not meant to be the boss. They're not. You are absolutely correct. But I know I'm meant to be a leader. I can't speak for you. I can't speak for nobody else but myself. You got to know in the back of your head, if you walking in alignment with Jesus Christ, you are meant to be a leader. A lot of people are meant to be a leader. Everybody's not meant to be followers. But I'm going to tell you this right here. There's more people that's meant to be followers than there are to be leaders. I know that may sound crazy there, but there's more people in the world who are meant to be followers. A lot of people are not meant to be leaders. But I know I'm meant to be a leader. And I'm going for my goals. I don't know about y'all. I'm going for my goals. But there's typically one boss and the rest are employees. Not everyone is smart or capable. Most people overvalue their own skills and intelligence. That's it. But a lot of people, that's the thing, man. A lot of people have intelligence and they're very smart, but they're afraid. They're afraid of failure. But what I need you to understand, man, life, that's a part of it. Failure is a part of it. How can you be good at anything if you don't know how to fail? But a lot of people, when they fall down, they don't know how to get up. But like I said, you are right. Everybody's not meant to be a leader. But you got to know that you're meant to be a leader. People are not going to tell you that. You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror to know that you are a leader. You got to know that. I can't tell you that. You got to be in alignment with God. He'll show you that. But if you're hanging around negative people and negative environments, you're never going to be able to see that. But maybe not smart enough to be a boss or start a business. That's it. Okay. That's true too. You don't need to be a boss to be a leader. You say you don't need to be a boss to be a leader. That's true, you don't. But me personally, I want it all. If I'm gonna be the boss, I'm gonna be the boss. I'm gonna be the leader. That's just me. That's how you feel about it. I feel like you need to be, if you're gonna be the boss, you gotta be the leader. That's just my opinion. But you can feel the way how you ever, we all on here, we can voice our opinion. But in me, my personal preference, I feel like if I'm gonna be the boss, I'm gonna be the leader, I'm gonna be all of the above. I'm not just gonna put myself in one category. But see, I have very high self-esteem. So that's the way you gotta think of yourself. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all the way out. I'm not gonna half do it. That's just me though. How can you believe in religion if you don't seek truth in the light? How can you believe in religion if you don't seek true enlightenment? Okay, you gotta rephrase that. I'm not understanding what you're saying right here, Liquid Mark. Could you rephrase that? But I do see what you're saying. I mean, like I said, everybody's not meant to be a leader. But a lot of people who don't think that they're leaders are actually leaders. I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people who are in leadership roles shouldn't be there. A lot of people shouldn't be in leadership roles. That's what I'm just saying. It don't matter too, all the degrees, you can have all these degrees and stuff all you want. That don't make you a leader too. That's why I need you to understand. Going to school, getting all these degrees, and getting all this education don't make you a leader. Some of the people that are leaders shouldn't be in leadership role, and some people that aren't in leadership roles should be. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but maybe you're just living in a bit of delusion. It sounds like you're blaming others for you're not a boss or in charge. Maybe you're just not the one. I never said I wasn't the boss. Listen to me, y'all not understanding. I'm a boss, okay? I think highly of myself. I'm a boss. I never said I was blaming nothing on nobody else. I'm trying to get other people to understand that if I can be a boss, they can be a boss. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand, to learn to value themselves. I never said that about myself. I need you to listen to the message. What do you think of the Bugs Bunny halftime performance? I didn't even watch the Super Bowl, so I don't know much about it. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. RH 67, 61, I didn't watch it. I was driving home that day. I didn't even get to watch the Super Bowl. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, y'all need to listen. Before y'all get on here, some of y'all get on here in the comment section. Y'all need to listen to the message before y'all get in here commenting the different stuff. He say, I understand what you're saying, but maybe you're just living in a bit of a delusion. It sounds like you're blaming others for your not being the boss. Now, are you talking about me or are you talking about the individual who commented? Like I said, anybody can be a boss. It's on us to be the boss. You could be the boss. But like I said, a lot of people are meant to be bosses. Some people are not meant to be bosses. Money is greed. Wanting more. Money is greed. Wanting more. You were meant for a vanity. This is only the one truth. You are a part of the universe and it's a part of you. Live life, enjoy life. Love a woman, that's life. Love a woman, that's life. It sounds like to me, man, you just settling for the basic things in life. Liquid Mark, I'm just telling you the way I see it. It sounds like to me, you just you like an average life. Me personally, I don't want an average life. I'm not knocking you, but it sounds like to me, you just like to live an average life. You just want the basic things in life and that makes you happy. To each his own, that's on you. But I want more than life than just to have a, average job, an average lifestyle, an average car. No, I want the finer things in life. But I know if I don't keep Jesus Christ first, I can't get the finer things in life. You can't even have the basic things in life, y'all, if you're not keeping God first. That's why I need y'all to understand. If you're not keeping God first, you won't even have the basics. So a lot of y'all talking about this stuff, but I want to know, are you living right with Christ? Are you walking with Christ? Because it don't matter what you want in life if you ain't keeping him first. And money, you say money is greed. Money is not greed. You need money in this world. Money make the world go round, brother. That's why I need you to understand, without money, you can't do nothing without money. You can't have an average lifestyle without having money. You can't live an average lifestyle without money. You need money in this world, but you can't let money be a slave to you. That means a lot of us, y'all, as people, we live for money. That means we get up, we want to work. Don't become a slave to money. That's when the problem sets in. There's nothing wrong with wanting money. There's nothing wrong with having more. Because in this economy, you need more than just a little. You need more than just a little bit of money. You need more. You need more. Why settle for less? Why settle for less, y'all? That's what I need y'all to understand. Why settle for less when you can have more? That's not being greedy. Being greedy, man, is when you have more than you can, when your cup runneth over. What do I mean by cup runneth over? Meaning you have more, and you don't want to bless other people. That's being greedy. But wanting more money in life does not make you greedy, man. My name is Liquid DeMark. There's nothing wrong with living a simple life. There's a beauty in it. You don't understand because you're an American. I'm Danish. Listen, that ain't got nothing to do with it. I understand. But that's what I'm saying. That's you. If you want to live an average life, brother, that's on you. But I want more, okay? I want more than an average lifestyle. If that's what makes you comfortable, then it is what it is. But I want more to life than that. I'm not about to just make a company rich when I know I could be the company and people making me rich. That's what I need you to understand. But if you want an average lifestyle, to each his own. That's on you. I'm not trying to tell you that, but I want more to life. I'm not just here to be born and die. I want to be a legend. I want to leave behind legendary things. When I die, I want my name to be known as being a leader and a legend and a God-filled person. That's what I'm saying. It ain't got nothing to do with me being American. It ain't got nothing to do with that. In Denmark, it's not about money. It's about friendship and family and the legacy you leave behind. That's what I just said. A legacy that you leave behind. A legacy that you leave behind. That's what I just said. Like I said, if you want to be average, brother, that's on you. If you want to just be with friendship and all that, that's fine and dandy. But I know that for me, there's more than life than that. Like I know I can have so much more and I deserve more. But I know if I think of having less, then I won't have no more. You got to think positive of yourself, man. I'm not saying you in general, but a lot of people, they have this mindset, well, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm good with just this. No, you got to think more, higher, above and beyond. You got to think you can have more. Why settle for this when I can have this? Why settle to be here when I could be here? You see what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. You're happy with your lifestyle. But I want more. Yes, I'm happy with my life, but I know I can be even happier and I can be in a better place. But you don't need money to be remembered. Only friends and family that loves you. That's it. I understand what you're saying too. But like I said before, money makes the world go round. You're saying you don't need money. You need money in this world to thrive. You can't do nothing without money. So what good is friendship if you don't have money? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You need money in this society. You got to have money. What can you do without money? Yes, you believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ, but you need money to be able to live in this world. We just got to use some common sense, though. Yeah, I believe in God all day long, but if I'm not trying to do nothing with my time and I'm just sitting around on my ass all day, God gonna say you are a lazy ass and I'm not giving you nothing. So we got to use our gift of discernment here too. We got to be able to get up off our butt and make things happen. We got to be able to go out here and work. We can't say, oh, I don't need money. I need friends. Friends, no, I need money and I'm gonna have money. But like I said, that's what you believe. I'm not knocking you. But me personally, I want more than that. I want the finer things in life. I feel like I deserve the finer things in life. The lifestyle that I grew up in poverty. So I feel like I know that I deserve the best things in life. For everything that I went through in my life, I deserve it. And I'm going to make sure that I have that because I know Jesus Christ is going to make sure that I have that because I'm walking in alignment with him. Sure, you need money, but making $10,000 a month compared to $100,000 a month will not make you more happy. That's on you. Listen, it may not make you more happier. It's going to make me happy. I'm happy regardless, whether if I have $20,000 in my bank account or $20 in my bank account. I'm happy regardless. I'm happy regardless. But a lot of us, man, we surround ourselves around certain people is would not make us happy. We got to stop saying money would not make us happy. It's the environments, the people that we hanging around that's not making you happy. Money makes everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that you're surrounding yourself around. These devilish and demonic people are why you're not happy. Because there's a lot of people who like to take, and they don't like to reciprocate and put nothing back. So yeah, money will make me happy. As long as I'm keeping Jesus Christ first, it's going to make me just fine. It's going to make me just fine, baby. You know why you're not happy? Because you're not putting Jesus Christ first. That's why you're not happy. It ain't got nothing to do with the money. Yeah, it don't matter how much money you have in your bank account, but if you ain't putting Jesus Christ first, you're not going to be happy because you're not putting him first. Let me ask you a question, man. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? That's what I want to know. Because I hear a lot of these celebrities and stuff, they be dying, okay? But then I don't hear them talking about God. I don't hear them reading about scriptures. But then they saying that, money don't make them happy. But I don't hear them talking about God, though. Like, I don't hear none of these celebrities and stuff talking about God. But, I had all this money, I wasn't happy. Well, you wasn't happy because you wasn't putting Jesus Christ first. That's what I need y'all to understand. Yeah, you can have all the money, all the materialistic things in the world, but if you ain't got Jesus Christ and you got all these money and riches, no, you're not going to be happy because you're doing it in the wrong order. Why should you be happy? I want y'all to think about that. Like I said, stop giving these companies and stuff all your time and energy and resources. And when you get home, you don't have time to work on yourself. That is a major issue, y'all. We got to work on that. I used to be this person, giving these jobs and companies all my time and resources. Then when I get home, I'm too drained and mentally depleted to work on myself. That right there is a lame excuse. Young blood, you are young, but give it 10 years and you will understand. No, I died and saw nothing, so no, I didn't believe anymore. Okay, he said, young blood, you are young, but give it 10 years. I mean, yeah, I'm young. I'm 38. I'm 38 years old. Like I said, we all have our different beliefs. I'm not on here to knock what you're telling me. I'm just saying for me, I want the finer things in life, and I'm going to have the finer things in life. I'm not saying what you are saying is wrong. If you want the average lifestyle, then that's on you. But I'm telling you, I want the finer things in life. I'm not just born and then to die and don't have nothing to look back on. Like I said, yes, I know I want to leave here and have a legacy. But number one, like I said, Jesus Christ. I ain't heard you say nothing about Jesus yet. But I keep hearing you talking about these final things in life. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Let me ask you that. Liquid Mark, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Because I keep hearing you talking about all these things that you love and stuff like that, but I ain't heard you say nothing about Jesus Christ. It seems like you talking in circles, man. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? That's what I want to know. I ain't heard you say nothing about that yet, and if you don't, you don't. That's on you. But I know if I believe in Jesus Christ, I'm going to get the finer things in life. But anyway, I'm done with this thing. I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me. I am done with this thing. All right? All right. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, there's a lot of people right now in this world. I don't knock nobody, Lord, who wants to just live an average lifestyle and they're happy with where they are. But me personally, Lord, I know I can have so much more. I know if I keep you in the forefront, you're going to bless me 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, and 10 times more, y'all. What I need you guys to understand is, yes, you don't have to have all of these nice materialistic cars and stuff, but it is nice to have here on earth. But what good is having all that if you're not keeping Jesus Christ first? But if you want to have an average lifestyle, that's on you. But I'm on here to tell you, I want more than life, and I'm gonna have more than life, y'all. Don't be that person who feel like, oh well, I got average stuff. I'm good with that. If you feel like you can have more, and more abundance, then go and thrive to have the best. Don't settle for just mediocre when you can have it all. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Listen, I'm out here like last year. Cook, boom, peace. I'm out. Blessed. Bro, I don't believe in heaven. Like I said, I died for 20 minutes and I saw no afterlife. When I came back, I woke up and understood that working 9 hours a week was not worth dying for. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's not. Okay, man, listen. I'm out of here, bro. I love you. That's, like I said, I don't knock what you believe in. And that's what you believe in, then that's what you believe in. Me personally, I believe in Jesus Christ. We all have our own belief system. I'm out of here, bro. I love you, man. Listen, subscribe to my channel, man. I got some great content on here, man. I love you. I love you, man. I'm not on here. I'm not trying to make a debate with you, bro. I love you. But you have you believe in what you believe in because you believe in what you believe in. And I believe in what I believe in because that's my belief system. We all have our belief system. I'm out of here. Love you. Peace. Bless.